Maybach's fault.
Crazy new details are being released around Lil Tjay, who was just shot multiple times in New Jersey in a deadly attack.
Shooting two men in New Jersey after an attempted robbery, and one of those victims identified as Bronx native and rapper Lil Tjay.
Just weeks after declaring it was going to be a good summer, the Bronx rapper was struck in a scary encounter at the Promenade in Edgewater. The Bergen County Prosecutor's Office said cops responded to reports of shots fired at the location just after midnight, and when they arrived, they discovered 21-year-old Lil Tjay with multiple gunshot wounds to the chest. It has now been released that the rapper is in critical but stable condition. Officials say the shooting happened after the suspect, Mohammed Kanate, had intentions to rob Lil Tjay and the two other males he was with. And today, more news has broke that following the shooting, the men with Tjay shot the shooter, Mohammed Kanate, as well. Following this, one co-conspirator who was involved with Kanate dragged the shooter into his car, speeding off to the hospital for an emergency surgery. This points to signs that this was a very calculated attack on Lil Tjay. And around the same time, Tjay was also rushed to the hospital for emergency surgery as well. Thankfully, Tjay was able to get to the hospital before things turned fatal. When arriving to the hospital, he was rushed into the operating room as an attempt to save his life. Although the initial surgery was completed, it was announced Thursday that following the surgery, Tjay still remains unconscious at the hospital. According to sources close to the situation, we're told he's scheduled for a CAT scan, and outside of moving his legs yesterday, he's made no other bodily movements. The two men who were with Tjay at the time of the shooting were later arrested for second-degree unlawful possession of a weapon, while Kanate has been charged with 3 counts of first-degree attempted murder. Following the recent releases of hits such as Calling My Phone and In My Head, Tjay was poised for a huge summer. His recent energy on social media towards the public was exciting, and he was gearing up to release his Strictly For My Fans EP this summer, led by his lavish freestyle. But now, his primary goal has to be making a full recovery. Get well soon, Tjay.